Y'all hear that owl talking to us? Me and Kane.
He spit it out of here this morning.
Yeah. We just got out the boat. It's another warm morning. We're just sitting here listening to the owls hooting, hoping to hear a hog. Hopefully we'll get on something, but we're gonna have y'all with us along the way. There ain't much breeze at all this morning and it's warm. And we're trying to take advantage of this heavy dew we had last night. About lunchtime it's gonna get hot and crunchy. So we're gonna move along this morning pretty quick.
Where that is?
100.
Way low.
Not way low, but I shot about just barely over. Kane shot right under it. You want a redemption shot?
Yeah, I'm about to do something.
Right over.
That nailed it. That got it.
Last time I killed that, I killed a hog. Alright. Do you need another redemption shot? Are you good?
Close enough to kill a hog.
Alright, we're getting back to it. We're ready now. There's been a pile of hogs in here recently. We're getting closer. There's still a little bit of bubbles in that where they was rooting. That's an hour or two old.
Oh yeah, we're getting close. We just seen about half a dozen out here in this marsh.
Yeah, we just saw some, but they're impossible to try to get to where they're at without blowing them out. We're going in sneaky mode now. We're right behind them. I mean, right behind them. Hopefully y'all saw them bubbles. These hogs is like us. They don't wanna step across this big log or anything. Instead, they come right here. They come right here. Jump across it right here. Get the mud on it. Then it knock the bark off. See where they're landing. I'm shocked that we haven't seen a hog since we started getting in all this fresh sign, but I had a big patch of cane. I thought there might be some in. There wasn't nothing. We come through that and decided to split up. It's mist and rain, which is a good thing. But I think one of us will bump into something any minute now. I'm telling y'all, any minute now, any minute, I'm gonna see one of these hogs. I've been in this stuff for way too long. I've got 3 or 4 really good blowdowns right here in front of me that I gotta check. This is prime stuff. I can't believe there wasn't a pig in that tree. In that vine infested blowdown. I mean, look right here. I would have bet the house on that, but I'd have been homeless. Well, I'm sitting here having me a nutty bar on a log right next to a heck of a pig trail. Good a place to take a break as you could ask for. I've been in some of the finest hog sign I've ever walked in for the last hour and haven't seen a hog. It's mind blowing. I don't know where Kane is. He called me about 20 minutes ago and I didn't feel the phone vibrating. Tried to call him back, can't get him, so he may be on one. That's what I'm hoping anyway. But I'm gonna sit right here and take me a break while I wait to hear from him. I've been super quiet this morning, sneaking around. It's been misty rain, real soft. Haven't blown a hog out and haven't seen one. We did see some this morning walking in, but they were out in that marsh, where it's real hard to get to them. The mud just sucks you up. So we just decided to hold off on even trying, but I'll get back with y'all. Hopefully Kane's got us some good news.
Got back out in this marsh and seen another pretty good size one bedded, but he was like laying flat, like sound asleep. I ain't got about 60 yards from him and he heard me. But I started looking around, was a monster. laying up against a log, but he was laying like, you know, with just his head down, you know, like that.
Yeah.
And I got probably 25 yards of him, and by the time I draw back, boy, he jumped up and took off. But he was, I'm talking about that tall, 6 foot long.
That
Big old red
marsh.
one.
That marsh is hard to sneak up on them in that with that mud sucking your feet.
Mm-hmm. Dang it, man. Right here's where he was laying at. The big joker. Well, so I get this air dug out of here.
I was just talking about this in my last video. Done got hot and tired. And we just busting our way back to the truck. Done quit looking. And walked right up on a group. Here we go. Right over. See them wood arrows float. Games we play when we bore. Taking a break from hog, huh? Coming on your right side. There's your arrow. Alright, you ready for another round? Huh? Yeah, I think so. So we're floating down the river, moving boat and moving target. Go ahead. Oh, barely miss. And get the boat going up here. We got a tree to dodge too. We're retrieving now. Ready when you are. That's a long shot.
Every time.
Shooting over it. We should have picked up that basketball. All right, we got us a good little straightaway right here.
Flat
last shot, but they some close calls. This is it right here. Got it. He hit it. He wiggled it. What you got to say for yourself?
I think it'd have been a dead hog.
Yeah, what do you think about
This is
river practice?
It's good practice. Guess you see one on the bank. You'll never know. Alright. See what he can do. Alright, he don't get to shoot no more.
I'm done.
That's it. You see how close he throwed that?
Run me up there.
Well, we gotta retrieve it.
And that was my first shot. That wasn't no third or fourth shot.
Yeah, that was first shot. All right. Round two. He hit that close shot, about 3 yards.
3 yards.
Here we go.
I mean, barely missed the lid.
Just a little bit to the right. Barely. Guess that like lucky first shot, huh?
I reckon that was a barely second miss.
All right, round three. Oh,
I got it.
you hit it?
I hit it, yeah. Wobbled it, popped it. It didn't stick in it, but it popped it. That was a big one. That was a big one. That's the third gator we've seen. Well, it's 5:16. And I just jumped a couple hogs. I never saw them. It's so crunchy in here right now, I can't be quiet at all. And they heard me about 50 yards from me when they jumped. But, man, I've hunted my tail off today and I hadn't even had a stalk. The few pigs I've seen been a long ways away from me. Haven't even attempted a stalk. But hopefully about prime time, I'm gonna get out in that river cane and just walk some of them dried up creek beds and hopefully I'll see something moving around in that river cane. It's not looking good for today, guys. I have walked literally. I did 6 miles before lunch. 6.92, I think is what it was. This is river cane about shoulder high. That's one bed. Two beds. 3 or 4. 5. There's a whole sounder was bedded in here at some point. Not today, but now when I'm hunting this stuff, I'm moving really slow. If I start seeing a lot of fresh sign, if I'm not seeing any sign at all, I'm just gonna keep going until I see some decent sign. But if I start seeing a little bit of sign, I'm gonna slow down and hope to hear those hogs rooting around or to see this river cane moving, and go from there. But this is a game of really, there's no being quiet this afternoon, as crunchy as it is, so the best chance for me to get a hog out of here this afternoon is to find a whole sounder up feeding and me get in there amongst them before they know it. Odds are not in my favor. Hear how crunchy that is. Some of the closest shots I've ever had have been in this stuff where literally I've walked right up on them. I'm talking 10 feet, 12 feet. Now, I know there's a lot of y'all that don't know him, but I got a good friend of mine, Donnie Boo, who shot a dead pig right there last year. He called me over there to him and he said he'd shot one, and I crawled it. I seen an arrow right beside it and 2 arrows in it. It was a little, about a 30 pound pig. And I crawled up in there and grabbed it, and it was stiff. And I drug it out. I said, "Dang, Donnie, you just shot a dead pig." He said, "Well, I wasn't about to go kick it, make sure it was alive before I shot it." Oh, we just died laughing. Don't have any idea what killed that hog, but it was right there. Good times and stories, that's what this is all about. Memories. Oh, well, it's been a long day. My lower back's hurting, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I've covered a lot of ground today. Hadn't even had a stalk. The hogs I did see had heard me before I ever got to them. And I walked in some of the prettiest country you ever set foot on. Some of the best sign, and just couldn't get on the hogs. Now, Kane been on them today.
Yeah, I got on
Kane been
several today. Every single one of them was big boar hogs. This evening I had one just come straight to me. I mean, like he's on a string, and got 15 yards and blew out of there like his butt was on fire. So that was one of them thought was like a sure thing and turned out to be a nothing.
That's how hog hunting goes. This seems like it's either feast or famine, and
That's a fact.
when the stars align, man, this makes you appreciate it even more.
That's right.
But we're about to check on out of here and call this a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the comments and count your blessings. We'll see you on the next one.